Welcome everybody to Hollow Knight. Yep, we're picking up where we left off. The good old fungal wastes. Fungal waste. Fungal wastes. Fungus land. So the goal for today is more progress. Not anywhere specific, just progress in general. And as usual, if audio is too loud, too quiet, let me know. I have been continuously fiddling with everything, even if it may not be in my best interest. We're off to a good start. Yeah, if you're wondering why I keep looking over, I'm just trying to keep an eye on everything. VTube Studio and, well, pretty much any Unity game don't really mix. So if I suddenly stop moving for whatever reason, just... I don't know, don't panic. That's the most I can say. Also trying to keep an idea of how the frame rate looks. Yeah, it looks okay. Maybe I'm worrying over nothing. It could very well be it. Oop. No, my computer's not, it's not new. It's old. It's tired. It screams at me when I try to run a new game. Someday I'll be able to upgrade it. Or maybe just replace it entirely. Oh, we're back at the crossroads. I might be asking why I'm not going to get my shade. This is too damn far away. And it was in a difficult spot to reach. And I also don't have the mechanic to... what would you say? We call it? Make yourself whole again? That's how it connects up. Let's go ahead and place one right there. God, I love markers. It's such a nice quality of life feature. I suppose in other news, I did try making some emotes for the channel. I would like to emphasize the try part. Because they're not all that great. I say not all that great. More like I made one, finished one, got it uploaded, and at least you can tell what I was going for, but I don't think 32 by 32 resolution is the best canvas for Twitch emotes. Or maybe I just need more practice. That could also be it. Maybe I just need more practice. Or I could try scaling it up to to another resolution, then adding more fine details or something. It could work. I was trying to also make an animated emote from a template I made earlier. It was taking pretty long. So I thought I'd try and make something simpler. I don't know, maybe the animated one will turn out a little bit better. It's essentially just a paint over rotoscope thing of another emote. Damn it. And still trying to find Cornifer. But the new emote we have is... It's the Family Guy death pose. So nothing spectacular, but hey, it's there. It's a start. Sometimes that's all you need. Okay, tank-wise everything still looks okay. Piece of paper. Is he in the stag station? No, that's where I entered from. Oh, he's further down. There he is. Oh, my short friend, you've caught me at the perfect time. I'm just about finished charting these noxious caverns. Very territorial types make their homes within this area, it's just avoiding them where possible. Further below, some strange thing creatures gave me quite a scare. They seemed an intelligent bunch. In my youth, I'd upbraid their caves, but I fear my matured physique wouldn't be able to outrun them were they to turn violent. You know, it's kind of impressive you survived this far. Anyway, one please. Boing. Boing. Oh, the sound design is just wonderful. This whole game's wonderful. Just such a charm to jumping on the mushroom. Purple mushroom thingies. Whatever you want to call them. Wait. Okay, so I go all the way down. Walk into the obvious enemy. Oh, duh. It's blocked off. That's... Why didn't I explore there? You can't get to it, genius. Well, we do have a fair amount of money. Nope. Gotta break the sign. Can't let people know where the stag station is. Can't let them know my secrets. And maybe I should just go back and get the shade. Yeah, I should have thought about that before I fast traveled. Oh well, not like it costs anything. Public transportation is free. Man, how did they do it? How did they make such a good game? For what is, well, basically their debut title. The only game prior to this that Team Cherry made is Hungry Night. And that's just a simple little flash game. Not something as big and sprawling as this. Oops. Okay. I'm trying to connect all the pieces of essentially why Hollow Knight is so good. I know I keep praising this game. I do have my complaints about it. There are legitimate critiques. I think the first component is just a basic combat system. And I don't mean basic as in like it's bad. It's simple, straightforward, and satisfying. Oops. You know, the 3 S's. Simple, straightforward, and satisfying. Damn it. Come here, you. Let's see, simple, straightforward, and satisfying. Well, it's simple because you only have your melee attack. And that's going to carry you out through most of the game. You do have your spells to help mix things up a little bit. And provide a few additional options. But really the game's more built around melee. You're not expected to use spells a whole lot. But it is nice to have the option. Let's see, straightforward. It's easy to understand. You got your melee attack. Okay, what? That's it. You got your melee attack. You have a limited ranged attack. And a heal. You gain mana by slapping people. There's no need to worry about item rationing. Oh, god damn it. I mean, really, just... it's good. It works. That's all I gotta say, it works. In the immortal words of Todd Howard, it just works. Nothing feels bloated. Or unnecessary. But for a game of this scale, it's quite an accomplishment. Admittedly, it has been a long time since I played this, so I might be forgetting some of the more tedious parts. Or the parts that don't feel worth the effort. Right now, everything feels like it has meaning. It has purpose. And all these areas have nice fun little themes. They each have their own little gimmick. Like not a major, not what I call a major gimmick, or something that's present throughout the entire area. But enough to give it a little flair. Enough to make it spark. I mean, even if some of the enemies are functionally reskins, they're at least thematically fitting. They're not copy and pasted everywhere. Damn it. Which can be another point of contention in some games. Or a point of critique. Copy and pasted enemies. But even going that extra little mile just to make them look different, beyond a simple recolor, that's sort of attention to detail some games just don't have. So how much health does this thing have? Good lord. There we go. Well, I guess first point of critique. No health bars for the enemies. I don't mean it's a deal breaker, but it would be nice. Especially as you get more attacks in the game. Or upgrade your equipment, spells, stuff like that. Just some sort of indicator of how much damage you're doing. Or how much health an enemy has left. Now for regular ones, I'm fine with no health bars, but boss encounters definitely need them. If only just to see how close you were to killing it before it slapped you across the room. Forcing you to start over. You know that feeling. We all do. Where am I going? Oh, stag station. I guess a warp back to bench would be nice. Maybe get that later. Again, that's a little quality of life feature. I don't know. Most of my critiques are coming more from memory of my first time playing this. Back in the year of 2017. And things were... well, I wouldn't say they were better. Or worse. They just were. Alright, so we're gonna have to take the long way around. Wait. Meant to go spend my money. Oh, that good old Geo. Yeah, it looks like tech-wise everything's holding up. There'll also be some storms coming in. Yeah, I already read this. Oh, scammer. Sure, I'll take a rancid egg. Oh. It's you. Why'd I save him? These markers are new additions to the shop. You can use them to mark interesting spots on your map. You could use this color to remind yourself of hard-won battles. This understated color makes me think of hunting underground for treasure. Material I use for this color is quite rare, so it costs a little more. Gray? Like silvery gray? And I guess you do need something a bit more durable. I already bought so much. Unfortunately for now, I've cleaned us out of everything worth selling. Wonderful will no doubt be pleased, though I do wonder what he plans to spend all that Geo on. That's a good point. How does the Hollow Knight economy work? Or does it work? And go ahead and grab this. There really doesn't seem to be anything resembling an economy left. Alright, let's get this over with. You there, why are you skulking about in the shadows? Yes, your eyes do not deceive you, I am Zot the Mighty. A knight of great renown, tremble before me. While you are hiding away here in your dingy little village, I ventured into a dark pit below us and slew a great beast. It had sharp mandibles and atrocious manners. Yes, yes, all glory to me. But I don't have time for your adulation. I must rest to prepare for my next journey down. I should have left him to die. That daft old fellow over there keeps talking about... Let me start over. That daft old fellow over there keeps talking absolute drivel. Seems to think the air is very deadly down the caverns. Perhaps you should consider not breathing. Yeah, maybe you should consider not breathing. Keeps talking about dreams too. Ah, Dreams are for those too feeble to truly live. What a squalid little hamlet this is. The air is foul and the townsfolk have beady eyes. We'll be heading back down below as soon as possible. They have beady eyes. That's probably racist. I don't know, they don't look like they have little beady eyes. Sly certainly doesn't. If anything, it looks more like he'd eat shit. You know, because he's a fly. And flies do that. Hey, now I'm the racist. Because I'm stereotyping. Oh well. Never said I was going to be a perfect angel. Probably hit up the bank too. Oop, nope. Up, up. Damn it. Up, 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 up. Yes, I shall open an account at a totally legitimate bank. You're a smart one. Next time some dreadful beastie gets the best of you, you'll be glad to know your geo's safe within my shell, my vault. Yeah, she's stuffing it up her ass. Goodbye then, stay safe. Probably doesn't even have compound interest. Okay, so we need to go up and around. Funny little fellas. I'd say I feel bad for killing them, but not really. Because they make a funny sound when they die. I know that's not a good justification for my actions, but it's the one I stand by. Wrong way. Okay, keep going up. Shoop. No big mushroom, I do not wish to parlay. Oop. Damn it. Going down. Down and around. Down and oh god, there. Ooh-huh. Finnegan!
Hello there.
Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. How you been? Aren't hiding, you know, just napping before you head off again. I'm gonna be facing even more deadly beasts soon, so I gotta keep up me strength. Oh, I'm not sure if you can see it or not. I've been busy with work so much. And I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but I added a emote. I mean, I made this in about an hour. But now it's the weekend and you have no obligations. That's always good. Yeah, I made that emote in about an hour. You can kind of tell what it was. Family Guy Death Pose Elish. Yep. Hopefully I can pass it off to an actual artist and I can do something a bit better. Oops. This is still your fave? Yeah, the Jammies one. Did an amazing job. I still need to do some touch-ups to it. Not 100% on it. Damn it. Okay, we're gonna just take the long way around. And as always, it's easier to just kind of... I mean, like, the Jammies emote is basically a recolor. Recolor, rotoscope, whatever you want to call it, of an existing emote. Oh, hello. So that's probably why it works out a little bit better than the one I started from scratch. Also having to contend with working on a 32 by 32 canvas. I mean, I don't know, it still doesn't seem right. Maybe I should take some pixel art classes. Or more likely, I just need more practice. Anyway, enough complaining about my lack of art skills. Here ends the Pilgrim's Way. Hollowness heart lays open before you. Press onward to share its glory. The bridge is broken. Given my current track record, or current pace, I should be on track to beat this before Silk Song comes out. One of those games that's It was one of those perpetual never gonna come out games where everybody thought was stuck in development hell. Oh, apparently it's real. It's just that the dev team consists of 3 people. And presumably a dog. Gotcha. Me. Ah, good old mantis creatures. I'll never get over all the little splatty sounds. They're just perfect. Damn it. Wanderer seeking death welcome, may you find it swift upon our claws. Oh boy. I know a few people I could send here on vacation. Actually, I know several people I like to send here on vacation. It's a one-way trip. Good old me. Making vague statements that sometimes make sense. I don't know, that's always just something I end up wondering a lot about. I'm sure it's true for other streamers, just how much of what you say makes any sort of sense. Because your attention is split between like 3 different things. Like there's the game, the chat, and also some of the stuff on the technical side. So your brain's split between 3 different things all at once. But to counteract that, I could just get 2 more brains and have them surgically implanted. Dashmaster. That way I can focus on 3 things at once, using full brain power. Now I just need to find 2, let's say ethically sourced brains. Could also try growing my own. They can do that in labs, right? They can grow their own brains. I bet they can. They just don't want to share that information with us because of ethical concerns. Oops. Yep. Here we go. Really missed a charm that makes your attacks longer. I don't have much in the way of charms to begin with. What do I even have? Let's see, Stalwart. Increase eye frames. Increase soul. There's the likeness of There's the likeness of an eccentric bug known only as the Dash Master. That looks like Sans. The bear will be able to dash more often as well as dash downward, perfect for those who want to move around as quickly as possible. And Pain Cactus. So not a great selection of stuff. Oop. Up. Up. Yeah, I think we're getting close to the blacksmith. Or rather, nailsmith, as it were. Again, he might be more in the area with the City of Tears. Yeah, that's why I haven't only played this game in 2017. And not seen anything else of it since then. I do remember quite a bit of the areas. Or like the general layout for some of them. Like the key points and stuff. Either that's a testament to the game's lasting impact, my memory, or more just how often I went to those areas. Looks like it's a combination of all three. Mantis Claw. Press space while sliding against the wall to jump again. Yay. More movement. And it's so easy to use, too. Probably because I have the keybind set up in a very particularly nice manner. Oh, why wouldn't I have that set up in a nice manner? Do I want to set them up in a deliberately awful manner? I could. The option is there. There's nothing stopping me. The truce remains, our vigil holds, the beasts are kept at bay. This is gonna take a few tries. Okay, so that's an easy way out. And by easy way, I mean only exit. Oops. Thought there would be more. Wink. Well, I opened something. Ah, the pit. Might have been a bad idea. Hello there, Elizabeth Roxas. Welcome in, welcome in. Up, up. How am I? I'm doing well. Really glad to be playing this again. You asshole. Guy just slammed the door in front of me. And all I wanted was to find a bench and sit down. Okay, pick a direction. Can you ask me something? Yeah, sure, go ahead. I think I have AMA as one of my tags. Up. Up. Let's see. Let's see, have I been up here yet? Dut, dut, dut. No, I have not. Unlock that path. Okay, excuse me for 1 second. No, wait, this is a scam bot. Yeah, account created 3 hours ago. I'm a Twitch artist. No, you're not. I mean, maybe you did some work for Kick, but who the hell cares about Kick? More like, I'm gonna kick you out. Yeah. Yep. Okay, that's a boss, that's a boss. Gotta find a bench first. This guy. Okay, the nearest bench is all the way up there. Yeah, this is gonna be a journey. Look, hello, Coral. Why are you here? This is a random location for you to just pop in at. Well, again, I suppose you've already met the tribe of this village. They seem a little distrustful of strangers, to put it lightly. Yes, by distrustful, you mean murderous. No brutes, though? No. The sickness in the air that clowns the... Clowns? The sickness in the air that clowns. Sickness in the air that clouds the mind of lesser beasts. They resisted. They retained their intellect and their honor, though also their lethal traditions. As some words of advice, my friend, if you plan to challenge the lords of this tribe, your blunted nail may prove inadequate. There is a city nearby, the old capital of Hollow Nest, I've heard. A nailsmith resides there. Seek the old bug out, and you may find progress that much easier. You ever forget to breathe? My own route takes me toward that great city. If you search out the nailsmith, it may not be long until our paths cross again. Well, can I keep going down this way? I see the bench. I will sit upon the bench. And just put that one on. We don't have all that many good options. Yeah, funny mushroom go wow, 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 wow. You sound like a Mario enemy. I can't think of which one. No, you gone. And you're exploding spores. Okay, so the wall climbing is a little finicky. But only really when there's spikes around and you need to do precise movements. Oh, please don't leave me behind. You forgot about me? I knew you would. Everyone always forgets about me. Oh, sorry, I'm reading what the character says. I'm not projecting. Oh, who are you? Your face, you're so... I'm sorry I got lost. I don't know how I ended up here. Ah, you came here to rescue me. Bretta, the girl that everyone just ignores? Well... kinda? Thought you'd give me something. Sorry, when I look at your face, I just can't believe you came all the way down here to rescue me. I didn't think anybody... Sorry, I mean to thank you. I mean I better go back to town. I mean I better get home. I wonder if it was ever stated what language they record some of the voice lines in. I mean, presumably it is just gibberish. I don't know, I don't speak Buggies. Buggies or Buglish or Buginian. Whatever the proper term is. Not doing this on purpose. This is uncoordinated. And I forgot about the shortcut. Okay, give me your soul. No, I said give me your soul, not take mine. Well, what could go wrong? I can walk right. I was gonna say, you can walk right by them without fighting. Alright, time to die. The Mantis Lords. Definitely one of my favorite tracks in the game. I like the aggressive strings. Ah, greedy. Nope, nope, bad move. Well, it was a valiant effort. And I should definitely see about upgrading my weapon. This may be a nail, but it has no claws. Yeah, that thing won't really catch on, will it? Alright. Highway is blocked off. I could go to Fog Canyon. Or I could try to keep going up. Yeah, let's go ahead and exhaust all possible pathways first. Oh, because I have the wall climb now, I could probably visit Charm Lady. Damn it. Put spikes on a roof. Who are you trying to impale? I've heard of hostile architecture, but that's ridiculous. What, are the homeless making camp on your ceiling? Because if there are homeless people crawling around on your ceiling, you got bigger issues than their existence. Wow, an ugly tree. I'll put a marker there. Let's go with that one. What's this? Wanderer's Journal. A journal left behind by a long-dead traveler. The words are written in a forgotten dialect and difficult to understand. Relic from Hollow Knight's past, this item now holds little value except for those dedicated to the kingdom's history. Okay, so it's basically like... It's basically like the soul items in Dark Souls. Easy to get more money. Me. 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 Damn it. Bop, 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 bop. Ba-da-bop, bop, bop, bop. Yes, I gotta make the little noises. Help me concentrate. Maybe we can go this way. Now that I have expanded movement. Oh yeah, I can traverse this. Not well, but I can. Oh, thank God, a magical Giger statue. Alright, halfway point. That wasn't too bad. Thank God this game doesn't require precision platforming. Yet. And stick in the city crest. And look, some dead guys. Hey look, I'm stuck now. But not... Okay, I'm stuck. Yep. Okay, don't hit the exploding bats. They're pretty bad for your health. Again, seeing all these ruined cities calls to mind what the place was like back in its heyday. I figure in terms of world building stuff, if I could just see the market, that gave me a good idea of what everything was like. What were they selling? What was popular? What kind of stalls were there? Was there entertainment? You know, all that juicy world building stuff. I mean, presumably these barrels I keep hitting were used to store food. Or some sort of material good. The great gates have been sealed. None shall enter, none shall leave. Yeah, about that. Hello, Coral. The capital lies before us, my friend. What a somber place it seems, and one that holds the answers to many a mystery. I too have felt the pull of this place, though now I sit before it and find myself hesitant to descend. Oh, so now you're getting cold feet? Or cold legs? Bugs don't really have feet, do they? It is fear, I wonder, or something else that holds me back. The city looks like it was built into an enormous cavern and the rain pours down from cracks into stone above. Must be a lot of water up there. There's somewhere, I suppose. If the cave roof stayed strong this long, it should hold it. Should hold for now. God, getting tongue-tied. Or leave this kingdom, I'd like to see where all that water comes from. What a sight it must be. Well, if we transplanted it into our world, it might just be like the size of a large puddle. I know, the scale of things is never really specified in Hollow Knight. Doesn't really need to be either. If you look down from there through the rain, you can just make out those twisted sentries. Their husks still stuck in endless patrol. Need to be cautious around them, my short friend. Keeps calling me short. Their training will not have been forgotten. The city presents some formidable foes. Isn't this a wonderful spot for a rest? I so love the sound of rain upon glass. Yeah, that's a wonderful sound. Should really look up who did the soundtrack for Hollow Knight. City of Tears. Or I guess you could call this Bug Venice, because of how many canals there are. Oh, you can swim. not an acid. I should really look up how many people are actually on Team Cherry. Because I keep joking about there only being 3 people and a dog. But that may very well be true. If you brought me another nail to be honed, I'll leave it on the ground and return later if you're still breathing. Okay, see, that's why you get no customers. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you were someone else. A fair nailsmith, are you? Well, you found one. Not much for talk, but if it's a nail that needs repair, then you've come to the right bug. Your own nail's in quite a sorry state, it's obviously not one of mine. You just can't insult somebody's nail like that. Still, anything can be refined with enough effort and skill, even that broken blade. And it's not so much a blade as it is a club. If you'd like, I can reforge your nails. It'll make the blade far more deadly. Please do. As you wish, I'll get to work then. Now that's an upgrade animation. Reforging is complete. Honed your nail's edge, you'll find it much stronger than it used to be. Go out there and test its strength against your foes. A traditional weapon of Hollownest, restored to lethal form. Something else you want. Bring me a piece of pale, or you can forge it into your nail and make it stronger still. Eee. Man, I'd still like to see damage numbers. Minor gripe. Really, at the end of the day. Still haven't settled on a term for this type of architecture. Like in the background, it does remind me of a beehive. With how the windows are placed, like a beehive that's only semi-filled up. Might be more cocoons. A mechanism with a simple keyhole. Oop, lore drop. Bug wife. Again, we meet little ghost. Everybody keeps calling me short. I'm really quite perceptive, you I underestimated, though I've since guessed the truth. You've seen beyond his kingdom's bounds. Yours is a resilience born of two voids. It's no surprise. It's no surprise then that you've managed to reach the heart of this world. In so doing, you shall know the sacrifice that keeps it standing. If knowing that truth, you'd still attempt a role in Hollow Knight's perpetuation, seek the grave in ash, and the market would grant to one like you. Memorial to the Hollow Knight. Title drop. The black vault far above, though its sacrifice hollowness lasts eternal. Now through its sacrifice hollowness lasts eternal. I swear I can read. Doesn't the music swell? No, thought it did. Don't mind me, just gonna break into your safe. Not like anybody else is using it. I know it's just a small thing, but I love all the destructible environments. I mean, all the destructible stuff in the environment. Hee. Large lad. I suppose one critique. Floating platforms. My immersion is broken. But that's like the... That's still really reaching for something to critique. Boop. Okay, so it can jump up there. There's a squeaky thing. And something was making all sorts of squeaky noises. Gonna need to spray with some WD-40. It was probably the suicide bats. I mean, it's really strange to think that a creature's self-defense mechanism is to explode, killing both itself and presumably the attacker. But I do believe there is a species of ant that does just that. Yeah, ants are weird. All kinds of odd mechanisms and stuff. Or, not really mechanism, evolutions. Patterns, survival strategies. For God's sake, they have agriculture. And ranching. Fungus are not supposed to be able to essentially raise livestock. But we live in a world where that's possible. Be free! Yeah, thank God ants aren't any larger. That'd be the end time. Hey, Mosquito Man. And yes, I'll pay $150 for the privilege of sitting down on a bench. Hello. Isn't this a change from the twisting natural caverns? The rain does cast something of a sadness upon it all, but the architecture is simply splendid. Charting such a different space is quite a challenge, so one I have eagerly undertaken. Perhaps you'd care to purchase a copy of my achievement so far. Yes, I would. Because without said map, I would be horribly lost. No. It's you. Oi, watch where you're going, you soggy vagabond. I don't want you splashing me. I've had a miserable time trying to keep dry. I am Zote the Mighty, and yeah. Decide that I'm going to stay dry, then that's what's going to happen. Curse this wretched city. Water and monsters constantly fall from above. It's no wonder this blasted kingdom fell to ruin. Have you seen them, the guards who still patrol the city even after dying? Being overly devoted to one's duties is no virtue. Coming from anybody else, I think that would be more of a joke. Like a simple haha funny jest. I think he's completely serious. Like, pretty much everybody knows that something is wrong. Except Zote. Not because he's in denial, but because he's so goddamn stupid. Hey, an ugly tree. I shall place a marker. Anything? No. Just a little side room. A thought just occurred to me. Judging by the voice lines, or... oh, not really voice lines, but sounds they make. Seems like the winged guards are either the juvenile forms of their species, or possibly the female forms. As I know in some insects, the female has wings, but the male does not. It could also be the juvenile form as well. Does it sound like they would be younger? I don't know. I'm probably looking too much into this. Yes, I shall pay 150 geo for the privilege of using an elevator. Oh, it's the big one. The big one in Forgotten Crossroads. Okay, shortcut unlocked. It's all connected. Like, oh, I was supposed to do that. Shortcut. $200 geo? Sure, I'll pay for public transportation. Not like anybody else is. That lovely young lass returned to us. I must admit I placed 10 odds on her survival. I would say that's callous, but you're probably right. It seems to think very highly of our rescuer, some sort of dashing warrior type. Barely stopped gushing since she got back. Or he must have passed down below. So I was taking my nap, such a shame. I'd love to have met this so impressive a bug. Not sure how well it's showing up, but yes, bugs do indeed blush. Yeah, just checking a few things real fast. Alright, it is tea time, so I will be back in a little bit. Enjoy the atmosphere. Alright, unfortunately for everybody involved, I have returned. I'll get rid of the BRB text. Okay, so... Check the map store first.
Bapanada.
Nope, I got no stock. Check the scam store then. I'm too poor. Should have figured. Hey, it's this guy. Fail thing, you wear that now with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no greater warriors than its decaying burrow. I've heard an arena exists somewhere. I've heard an arena exists somewhere below. One built for our like. Meet me there and I'll test what skills you possess. Be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. Okay, so... Stop by Grubby again. I haven't done that in a long time. Oh ho. Way. Way. I love bribery. Especially when they bribe me. I suppose it's not really bribery, is it? It's not bribery if it's given in thanks for somebody's actions. Well, a bribe is just a reward by another name. Let's see, any changes in here? Negative. So I just need to keep going down. Might have been faster. Well, never mind. Doesn't matter. We're not trying to do a speed run. Okay, crystal caverns. Can't do that yet. Keep going down. All the way to the bottom. Yeah, where the village is, there should be the charm cellar. Who is constantly laughing. Kind of disturbing. Oh, you surprised me. Hello, hello. Come in, sweetling. Come in and make yourself at home. I'm Stolubra. And... I can't keep that up. This is my cozy little charm store. The townsfolk out there tell you to come and visit me? Yes. This is a lovely little village, isn't it? Warm and intimate and full of life. You have not left this room, and God knows how long, have you? But we're talking about LVS charms. I can see you started your own collection. Very nice, I'll show you some of my own. You can take one home with you if you like. We're drinking that bright blue liquid, lifeblood. It's a bit of a taboo, but it makes you feel much healthier, doesn't it? Charm seeps lifeblood and will certainly improve your constitution. Let's see, do you have notches? Yeah, that's the thing I'm in for. Let's see, that makes spells stronger. That removes knockback. I remember using this one a lot. That increases range. I think the notches are most important first. Also, I like whatever fumes Sabula in there is huffing. Now we're not doing that over charm stuff. Thorns. Now my blade is slightly bigger. Ah, if only were that easy. Yes, I know, obvious joke. Got plenty of them. Oh, what's on the other side? The platforming challenge? Looks like it might be. Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought that was a mask shard. No, I think it's a more mana node. That was a nice little goodie. Let's see. Go up and around. Up, up, up. Now I should probably heal. Since I don't need to conserve life potions or anything. There's no Estus when you are the Estus. That way you become the Bestus. There's a little spot down there I could climb through. No need to try to do a fancy trick. Ah, here we go. That will get me a... I think it was a mask shard. Easy. Alright, where am I? Oh, just two bros chilling in the hot tub. But they aren't 5 feet away, so they must be gay. Okay, so down and down. No, wait. Down to the left. Or do the jump. And we go this way. Oh, it's a slam. Need to slam for that. I should be able to get to green path easily. Now there's a few areas I can hit from there. A few zones. Markers. Markers I could take off. Yeah, let's keep going up. Up, up and up. So I want a little plushie of these. I don't know, what do you call them? I feel like a lot of the enemies in this game would make for great plushies. Maybe not the flies. But these little crawling, furry things. They have a name. Hang on. The Tick-Tick. I feel like they make for a good plushie. Not sure how many people would go for it, though. They'd probably rather have the Hollow Knight. Or possibly Zote. So they could soak him in milk and throw him against a wall. Why that became a meme, I have no idea. I'm afraid to ask. There's not a platform there, Gene. Thank God this game doesn't require precision platforming at any stage. Okay, that one was my fault. It would have been easier just to go by the stag station. But since we're already here, sunk cost fallacy. Activate. Point. Here we go. Again, seeing all these barrels. Presumably either foodstuffs or some sort of trade good. Or other such material. How does the bug economy function? This is vital information. Seriously, I do want all the little lore details like that. has to be some form of economy after all. There's money. Suppose you could start with whatever the basic food product would be, or a staple crop. Okay, that's a no-go. And I guess when you're in a dying kingdom, you can't really sift through specific parts of it. Like, who knows what the hell they grew? Or if they grew anything. Well, if they have a city, they have to have some sort of crop. They couldn't all survive off a hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Yeah, I'm really drawing a blank on Hollow Knight Bugnomics. I guess their bug economy doesn't really make sense to my human mind. Or it's never elaborated on because it's not really that important in the grand scheme of things. And developers would rather keep the lore more, you know, focus on the things that matter. Not what their primary trade goods were. Let's see if I can do this. Now that I have access to the claw. Come on, you asshole, move over. He done did. As another mana shard. Though once our lands, a pale being lays claim to the caverns ahead. It may appear benevolent, but it does not share our dream. Be wary to wander that place. Pleasant. Especially considering I can't even get over there. Unless there's a hidden path. I can't cheat it either. Oh shit. Okay, stop being a dumbass. It's funny once. Not the fourth time. I guess I'll go ahead and remove that marker. There's a few others I have placed. That's a slam point. That requires long jumping. Oh, very long jumping. So I suppose we'll go back down to Fog Canyon. Invest in the stock portfolio. Blink. Blink. Pop, pop. Still don't have a map for this area. Ow. Okay, we're not gonna conquer that yet. There should be a bench over here. There's always a bench in its stag station. Why wouldn't there be? I still don't trust that giraffe beetle thing. I know what she is. Although come to think of it, it does make sense. It's only the natural order of the world. Hello, I'm here to get scammed. Geo Kalala. They have to have based the bug language off of something. Something for me to look up later. And by look up later, I mean forget what I was gonna look up. Okay, that's a no-go. Not so sure how I feel about this area. Or I could just get better at dodging. You might say it's a skill issue. Oh, back at green path. I gone in a circle. Nah, there's a big evil barrier in the way. It's a bizarre area in general. I also keep thinking of dish soap. That's what all the bubbles remind me of. Certainly not intended, but it's what's happening in my head. Okay, where was that? Where's that spot? Here it is. Oh, yep, look, we're fine. Mm-hmm. Those weren't important. Overgrown mound. Another shaman? Likely a dead shaman. Now you decide to close the gate. Whatever. Have it your way then. God, there's mosquitoes everywhere. Need some insect repellent. Wait, what happens if you spray insect repellent on an insect? That seems cruel. Like, exceptionally cruel. But also kind of funny. Yeah, your new spell. Consume the Howling Wraith. Tap R while holding up to unleash the Wraith. Spooky. I cast Ghost. Alright. Where am I? Lost. It's Queen's Garden. Seems like it might be a little early for that. Game also seems to agree with me. Okay, I'll come back another time. I'm starting to think falling into acid is becoming a running joke. Ooh, a blue cocoon. On a seal. But it's not a seal, it's a pendant. Well, I guess that does it for this little area. Back to the very sad city. Let's see, City of Tears. What if we called it... It's another word for city. Citadel? No. Two on the nose. It's another word for city. Metropolis of Sadness. Yeah, that name rolls off the tongue. City of Tears, also known as Metropolis of Sadness. Make a bootleg empty warrior. So let's go across. Damn. They have anti-pigeon spikes on their roof. Or, no, anti-bug spikes. All things considered, that's a pretty logical decision in this world. I mean, if we consider how siege warfare might work, then... there would definitely be a contest for air superiority. So putting spikes on a roof to deter any aerial assailants would be a sound decision. It's like how in India, some of the gates have spikes on them to deter war elephant battering rams. At least during the medieval era. I'm pretty sure they don't do that today. Maybe they do. Maybe some eccentric noble does. Noble? Eccentric billionaire does it. The Soul Sanctum. I hope you like that one note from the organ. Oh, that area was small. An ornate door made from glistening metal. There is a slot for some kind of key. Don't I have a key? GP the manufacturer of con design can be used to open a range of simple locks. Oh. Okay, wrong key. Ah. Oop. Spooky. A mistake. Once a highly intelligent bug deformed by the misuse of soul. Well, I didn't know they put me in the game. Yeah, I know, that's about as original in Bloodborne when you come across the living failures boss. Hey, look, it's me. Yes, you are a voice in my head. Yes, you are very funny. And clever. Surely nobody has come up with that beforehand. Oh, is that a big mistake? No. No, it's just his not attacking animation. So if bugs have souls, does that mean there is a bug heaven and a bug hell? Or do they believe more in reincarnation? Record Abba. Dancing Queen? The mind still limits us so. How to break past its constraints? To attain a pure focus, is it even possible? Alright. Mini boss or normal boss? Heal faster. Oh, hello, Dumpling. Woke up a bit ago. How am I doing? Doing good, making lots of good progress. Last time I forgot to ask what's my opinion on clankers. You mean as like a slur for robots? Perfect. In general, it's very contextual. Like, they're not all bad. You mean the meme? Oh. I think it's funny. Mostly because we live in 2025 and now we have to have a slur just for artificial intelligences. They've gotten to that point. At least that's my understanding of it. Like, artificial intelligence has gotten to the point where it's nearly inseparable from some human personalities. Just having that stock insult, it feels right. Growth Day is gonna go crazy. How so? How shall your day go crazy? It's your friend's 18th birthday today. Oh. Well, happy birthday to him. I remember my 18th birthday. My brother got me cigarettes and porn magazines. As it turns out, some of these magazines do have interesting articles. Or more like pre-birthday party. Ah. Yeah, same thing. As long as it's close enough. Ooh. Ooh. Flying mistakes. No, folly. Spell Twister. Reduces the soul cost. That'd be nice. If I remember to use spells more often. Okay. Yeah, I remember. Remember there's a boss here. It's a big floating wizard guy. Soul Master. It would work. Oh no, he deflated. That, that's a stun animation. He just deflates. Amazing. Okay, he's getting faster. It's getting way faster. First try. Okay, just explode already, Jesus. I don't need to be so dramatic. You bitch. Didn't realize he had a phase 2. Well, I should have anticipated that. Okay, now are you dead? Hey, first try. Delicious soul juice. Desolate dive. Tap R while holding down to strike the earth. And this must have gone over my head the first time I saw it, but that's a lot of corpses. Like an obscene amount of corpses. I guess bugs don't have that much soul in them, do they? Let's see. First we loot, then we'll scoot. Blink. Money, money, money. And I can't really hide in the box. Yeah. That's the move I need to open up some more locations. Like Crystal Peak. A seal. Oh, that was a big mana restore and breakable. Wow, that is a lot of corpses. many bugs are there? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, there's a lot. I'm sure somebody out there's tried to count them. Be free. So that's where the entire population of the city went. Oh look, there's even more. Now they're just getting silly. This is just a silly amount of bodies. They have to have had a better disposal method than just cramming them in the cellar. Like your bugs. Eat them. Or the common folk not high and mighty enough for such refined palates as yours. Wait, is there... No, I think I already... Yeah, okay. Okay, best find a bench and fill out the map. Oop, oop. Oop, up. Yeah, that whole area was done in one fell swoop. Let's see. Check out the spot below it. I mean, I can access it. Indeed I can. Indeed I cannot. Okay, put that there for dead end. Don't have any pale ore. So the next logical course of action would be to... yeah, head back to Stag Station. Head back to Dirtmouth. Do a little bit of a shopping spree. Or I could go into the royal sewers. Got that key after all. I got a lot of money first, so I should spend that. Up, up, up. I think he gets annoyed when I ring the bell while he's in station. Probably does. It's not gonna stop me.
Bapanada.
Okay. Don't mind me, just gonna break into her house and take one of her possessions. The white savior returns. Long had they remained apart in the village once so warm, now grew cold. The maiden felt the well of grief gripped fierce about her lonely shell. Oh no, poetry. Suddenly, as though her tragic state was sensed, the savior returned, standing tall, glowing bright, low shining horns, eyes welled black, glistening eyes only for the maiden long missed, long desired. The savior leaned close, sat beside, perfectly composed, did that. I'm not reading this shit. I'm not reading that. No more. Yeah, go ahead and burn this. Welcome, small intruder. Again, everybody keeps calling me short. I've been sound asleep in here for some time. Ah, yes. Well, now you've gone and woken me up. It's no matter, I suppose I might even be able to help you. I am Gigi. Found your way into my chamber, you must need my help. See, sometimes we leave our regrets behind in the world like black stains. Well, mine aren't usually black, but you should see a doctor if they are. Hey. If we don't deal with these regrets, hope starts to drain from us. Do you have regrets of your own, little one? Let me peer into you for a moment. Please don't. Don't appear to have any lingering regrets. How lucky for you, you don't need the services. Alright, Sly. What do you got? And go and buy this. Oh. Hey. Well, I could check out an area. Getting late. Oh, Teo. Or Tisso. Tisso. Gal thing, you see those? These old lions pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no need for such convenience. Leave you be. It's the arena I seek. I've already wasted far too long on these cursed roads. A man does not believe in safety railings. Now, I bet if we didn't have safety railings, the collective IQ of the human race would probably go up a little bit. Not enough to matter, but it will go up. No, no, not right here, duh. Keep thinking that. Keep thinking that. Yeah, right across to here. A fossilized gum wedged into the rock. Is that all? Oh, no. I wish I had a lantern. Alright, just some little goodies. Alright, onward to Crystal Peak. I've heard that area is peak. It's funny how that word sort of came back a little bit. Oh, that was a think older. Not a soul statue. Yeah, I find it amusing that some were they just come back for seemingly no reason. I mean, peak being used to describe something has... I'd say it's been around a while, but its usage peaked. Quite a bit ago, and that sort of died down a bit. Okay, now it's kind of resurrected. At least a little bit. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm just kind of imagining it's making a return. Don't ruin this moment for me. Let me live in my delusions. Just this once. Keep going this way. Or no, go ahead and kill them. Want your money. It's not money or your life, it's money and your life. You need both. They are vital resources. Put a marker here. Oop. Let's see. Yeah, keep going this way. Let's see, how you doing? Not too good. Bury my body, cover my shell. What meaning in darkness, yet here I remain. I'll wait here forever till light blooms again. Bury body, cover shell, darkness, no meaning, dangerous, still remain, light again. Oh. Yeah, she ain't having a good day. Rough day in the mines. Crystal Peak. Oh, I forgot how this track went. Been so long since I've heard many of these. There's a certain, I guess, magical charm to it. Mystical. Whimsical. Ooh, bench. Alright, that seems like a good stopping point. Let's see. That's gonna be all for tonight.